Namaste everyone. My name is Untitled Guy and welcome to this new show that I'm starting off today where I will be talking. Yes, you heard it right up over there. I will be talking about legends, giving my thoughts, opinions, rating, just like a review. Now talking about legends in the GD community, people may think about demon slayers like Riot, Cyclic, Sunix, Sekayashta who have put in a lot of demons, extreme demons, some of which being even top 10 hardest demons of all time by putting in a lot of effort, time and money as well. Or creators who have provided this community with wonderful masterpieces like Vibrant, Vibrant, Burgu, Sarpanch, Funny Game, Woogie, etc, etc, etc. But besides them, there are legends. Legends who have achieved similar goals but in a unique way, or smart way, or lucky way. Or legends who have done something totally different but something still related to the community, to which some may agree, some may disagree, and some may be like I guess. And that's where I come in with this new series of Pride over here, where I will be talking about such people called Yes, you heard it right up over there again. Yeah, so it's like a movie review where first we'll take a deep dive into the plot of the person, and then as we come up to the surface, I will decide whether I think of that very person as a legend or not. It will be in my opinion. Yes, and accordingly I will put down my points as to why do I think of that person as a legend or not. And if that guy or girl is a legend, I will rate the legendaryness of such a personality that this review will be on. So yep, this is Legends Review. So let's get started. Alrighty, so the first personality that we're gonna do a review on and start the series with is a guy in Electrodynamics Cube using 800 user concept in red and white color, just like this. Wow! Named Nexus. In bracket
ジュゲムジュゲム五行のすり切れ海砂利水魚の水魚松雲来松風来松クーネルところに住むところやぶら工事のブラ工事パイポパイポパイポの修理ガン修理ガンのグーリンダイグーリンダイのポンポコピーポンポコナーの超救命の超
GD. So Nexus is a semi-skilled pro player who has beaten a lot of demons ranging from easy to even an extreme demon with a channel over 82k subs. And damn, sizzling, hot, total views of 18 million. More boy. Boom. With such views and such subs, he's gotta have to be some kind of a pro legend, right? Let's see about that. Now, to fully understand how he achieved such milestones, we'll gotta have to take a trip down the memory lane in order to determine is he a legend or not. So yeah, let's take a trip down the memory lane now. Alrighty, we are at the first step, ready to go from the bottom all the way to the top, and since it's a trip, we'll have some fun as we go along. Or at least I will. Alrighty, so Nexus finally started off his YouTube career with his first video on June 24, 2016 as every cliche completion video uploading GD YouTuber ever. Yeah, considering he uploaded a completion video of an easy 2-star level, that too being unrated, that too being fan-made, that too being in 480p, that too being in this garbage thumbnail. Yes, a pretty bad quality potato start right there, but don't you worry, things will get better right away only, cause the very next day he provided the very next video in 720p. Oh, yes! And to top it off, he provided the video in the best quality ever! While maintaining the dank aspect ratio, we get on to November 2. Yes, November 2 because Nexus takes quite a long time break in between. I don't know why, but yeah, he takes a long time break, and long time break later on November 2, Nexus finally gets on to beating his first demon which is Megalovania. But Dad, he came back on November 1, and on November 1, he beat his first demon, that being Requiem. You and you. See this?
It's free real estate.
After some clip slaying on November 21, Nexus finally managed to find that proper aspect ratio. And from here on, he will be providing his single video in that crisp 1080p 60 FPS quality with no lag. Oh yes, best type of videos to be used as VG in GD run videos. As we go on, Nexus has finally started making better thumbnails and started playing more of demons and less of plebs. On December 22, GD World came and guess what? Nexus covered it. Didn't work? Well, next time will. And now comes 2.1. Time for Nexus to shine. So Nexus got quite the shine right away as he uploaded a spider challenges video, and since he was being one of the first ones to do that, he got quite the shine right up over there. And it was the first time and the last time he ever did that over there. But that was nothing, as Nexus came up with much brighter idea of doing a tutorial video on how to unlock all the icons in Geometry Dash 2.1, just like Viperin did in 2.0 and in 2.1 as well, except this time around Viperin was late, and since Nexus did it first, he got quite the traffic right there. But thing is, there is a catch up right here. Catch is that Nexus has made another tutorial video in the future where things didn't went exactly like this, and Viperin has also not covered this part up. So you may be wondering, just like me, since Nexus was pretty small at that time, way smaller than Viperin, how did he got so many views? The fact that in present time both of their videos have almost the same views. What could be the reason? You wanna know? It is thanks to Como desbloquear todos los iconos de la 2.1. Oh yes, of course, Espanol. And if you translate it, it literally says how to unlock icons in 2.1. Oh my god, Espanol, Espanol, Espanol. Wow. And don't you dare forget about ahora con subtítulos en Espanol. But this was also nothing, because Nexus came up with a much brighter idea. So bright that this many goggles also can't handle this. Behold, a content that I love the most. Efforts in this content makes my heart go. Behold, the brightest idea. Top 5 videos, one of the best type of videos on Nexus's channel. No, not this Nexus's channel. But the top 5 by him are like, I mean, have a look at this. The thumbnails, just not the good, man. When you compare it to the content, oh boy, thumbnails are nothing. Let's go to the content, man. Look at this intro with that font. That font melts my heart. And now let's look at this. Same font telling me what this level is, and it is by whom? Sugoi. And this clipper, man. As an active member of the community, I am sure it was very hard to find this clip and to get this clip as well. Sugoi efforts, man. And now comes the best part. The efforts up right here will make you cry, because it has efforts to then add absolutely nothing. Sugoi ne. Whoa, and after that, Nexus started streaming as well, considering the flow that he got from these 3 bright ideas that he came up with. It's a smart decision to start streaming now. And by Feb 10, Nexus finally reached 1k subscribers, which is really impressive considering 8 months after he started off his YouTube channel, 1 big break later, and 3 bright ideas later. That is really impressive. Congratulations. For such a special occasion, Nexus came up with 1k sub special, being Q&A video where all the questions were given and all the answers were also given. And now, on Feb 12, came one of the best, unique, and original thing by Nexus. Genuinely. And that thing is... Nexus's crunchy intro. Truly amazing, really neato, and a really appealing intro. Truly my favorite as well, I will say. And I'm sure it's favorite of many people, as I'm sure this is one of the reason being where people got really attracted to Nexus's channel thanks to this crunchy intro. This intro is like so damn good that I feel like I can add it in some kind of a potato chip advertisement or even in this. I tried to ask Nexus whether this intro was made by him or not, but I guess Nexus is a very busy man. Oh. Wow, lucky me and Nexus. So yeah, guys, there's the answer. And then we get on to this little thing that we talked about it before, that is how to unlock all colors in 2.1 Geometry Dash, but this time no Espanol. No Espanol. Should I use Espanol? And from here on, Nexus develops a pattern of level request videos where he beats levels requested in video, streaming videos, demon uploads, and top 5 videos, one of the best, being same as ever. Moving on to March 10, we get another quite bright series by Nexus called Comparison Videos, which was just fantastic. An idea ripped off from many people who are doing it already, which is also an idea ripped off from this guy who possibly did it first, which is also an idea ripped off from Fire's multiplayer series, which is also an idea ripped off from this guy. What a rip-offception right here. I love it. As we keep on going in the middle of all of this usual stuff, there was this one video by Nexus which doesn't exist anymore, but back in the day it did, and it was gonna be Nexus's next big hit right there, but it doesn't exist anymore because something came on May 8. Cause on May 8, this is that video, and this is that thing that came slowly, steadily, annihilating everyone and everything. No, this is not AC-130. This is a wave of tsunami. Yes, you heard it right. A wave of tsunami came from the sea of 1997, or these days only sea, because I guess you realize this is not 1997 anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to live together? That's right, on May 8 came the God Eater rant video by C, where he basically addressed the issue of how everybody were putting so much effort into milking the heck out of God Eater level. And Nexus was one of them, where C quite took some shots at him for how much effort he put into some of his content.
Now that's a lot of damage!
This became quite a turning point for Nexus's YouTube career, as he brought about from here on certain changes which can be crystal clearly be seen as we keep on going down the road. Or up the road, yeah, so let's keep it going. Only 4 days later, Nexus made a top 5 video, but this time, all the footage in the top 5 video was his own. Why while keeping the format same as ever. Ooh. And then the rest of the day goes by with various kinds of videos, starting with practicing hypersonic, some DLO Maestro stuff right there, hypersonic stream, some demon here and there in the middle, co-sponsored by their streams, hypersonic stream, something over here as well, hypersonic stream, hypersonic progress, hypersonic? Some demons in between, hypersonic stream. Oh wait, there's the top 5 over here. Again with his own footage and this time opinions as well. Wow! Top 5 hardest demons that Nexus has beaten, along with fails from previous top 5 fails video just to stretch it to 10 minutes. Very outdated, lol. Well, the next day comes hypersonic streams, some 2 demons here and there, hypersonic stream, something over here, hypersonic stream, something in the middle, hypersonic stream, and less! Oh my god! Bravo! Finally, Nexus got himself that first extreme demon after how many streams again? Hypersonic stream. But anyways, it's over. And from here on, Nexus goes on to beat a lot of demons, couple of demons, getting better and better at this game, thumbnail as well. And eventually, on June 21 comes up with this top 5 video being a boss fight video, and this time his intro is actually really good. But format being same as always. Nice. And now starts the Bloodbath practice. Oh. And the next day he beats Bloodbath. Z. And after a couple of demon beating here and there comes Bloodbath stream, Bloodbath challenges, Bloodbath stream, Bloodbath progress, Bloodbath stream, and it goes on to part 8 of it. And after that he just gives up and has never beaten till this very day. And from here on, Nexus goes on to his daily schedule of beating the demon, streaming the demon, beating the demon, streaming the demon, beating the demon, falana. Nexus at this point has clearly prioritized on beating more of demons and less of doing top 5 videos, as the very next top 5 videos comes one whole month later on July 22 over here. Top 10 easiest parts in extreme demons. And the next top 5 also comes little bit like a week only later on July 31st, being harder parts in easy demons. Wow, what a vice versa right there. This top 5 was bad, not because it did not have any effort in it. No, it definitely had effort in it because it is its own footage right there, but more of because the topic is just not the most appealing, most, interesting topic to make a top 5 on, in my opinion, and even Nexus agrees on that very fact over here as well. And from here on, Nexus is clearly, if you still cannot see it up right here, clearly set on to become a better player in this game, as all he does from here is streaming the demon, beating the demon, streaming the demon, beating the demon, especially with the help of 144 Hz that he got in the month of June, beating a lot of demons ranging from easy to even insane, and now a little bit extreme as well. As you can see, some really extreme ones up right here. Oh. And thumbnails have also gotten way damn better as compared to the last ones. In fact, the beginning ones, which I intentionally had said garbage when you compare this one and this one up right here. Yes, tell me if I was wrong about that part. Taking a long time skip because it's only beating up right here. We get on to October 5, where Nexus's second new intro is up right here, which is pretty good, pretty nice, pretty neat as well. But when compared to the first intro, I feel like the old intro is really good, considering it had that crunchy, catchy song in it compared to this one. And I'm sure I am not only one with this opinion, because everybody suggested the very same thing that I just said. The old intro was better, the old intro was better. So Nexus brought back on October 17 the old intro, and he changed it back again on October 19. but he kept on switching back and forth with his intro in couple of his videos. So before we move on, there is a top 5 that came on October 14, that being top 5 fails of Nexus Part 2, which is really good. I liked this one. It has some really good edits, some little tank stuff in there, and pretty nice. Keep that going, man. Keep making some top 5s like this. And this is in fact the last top 5 by him up right here, cause yes, there's no more top 5 from here. Getting on to November 12 comes 2.211. This time no how to tutorial video, no top 5, no Espinal. You will be missed as well. And then on to December 21, where GD Sub-Zero releases, and guess what? This time it worked. Even though it was copyrighted, but the point is, it worked. And finally, from here on, Nexus does what it does the best, beating a demon. Yes, going for a variety of demons, easy/medium in weekly, hard demons, insane demons, a lot of them, and nowadays even extreme demons, legit one this time, as you can see up right here, has gotten way damn better at this game now. And with that, we are now finally at the present end of our funny trip. Yes, so with that, hopefully you had a fun time up right here, yeah. And now, let's go to second step. Now let's go to our second step, where I will be determining whether he is a legend or not, and accordingly I will prove why do I think so. So with that, now the first question comes. Is he a legend or not? And the answer is... yes, he's quite a legend. Dad, how could you, man? A legend? Like the trip that we took, for the most part of it, all he has done is demon uploads, and those demons are not even top 10 or even top 20 hardest demons of all time. No, why? And the fact that he's famous because of those top 5 videos which had so much effort in thumbnail and not in the content itself. Dad, why? And then this comparison videos where top 5 videos are much better than those videos, and then that one tutorial video which had Espinal. Why, Dad? Why is a legend? Calm down. Yes, some may have come up with this exact same points that I just said so, and I as well agree upon that, considering I was only doing that damn thing, yeah. So yeah, I think as well, but there are many small things which are things that not many people look at, and which is why I kinda consider Nexus to be a legend, because of those points that I'm gonna talk about, which will hopefully prove it to you as to why do I think him as a legend. So yeah, let's get right into it. So to prove my point, I'm gonna take an example of another GD YouTuber who is quite famous and has quite a similar YouTube career as Nexus, and that YouTuber is Fire, similar to Nexus? Yep, Fire, whose GD/YouTube career started way back before Nexus in late 2015, and started pretty similarly, as he started with demon completion videos, and later on he came up with this top 5 series called Unknown Reaction series, which became really famous back in the day, considering not many people did top 5 videos, and his top 5 videos were genuinely very entertaining, as the topics were pretty entertaining and had quite a lot of effort, way more than Nexus had in his own top 5 videos, genuinely. So that is like one thing similar right there. Mate. Fire also came up, as we keep on going, with this multiplayer series, which is also an idea ripped off from Fire's multiplayer series, which is also an idea ripped off from this guy. Does it ring a bell? But still, this is like not that similar. Oh, don't you worry, son, things get similar. quite similar, right? Then again, this may be just a case of extreme coincidence, or this is how typically everybody in the community makes big completion videos. Yeah, Dad, he's similar, but what is the point? Well, the thing is, if things went pretty similar to what Nexus had done, where did Fire went wrong? And that is where all those plus points will come, which I will talk about now with the help of doing a comparison between Fire and a Nexus. Let's go. Let's start the comparison by first assuming both of their content as a potato. Potato? Yes, because they make cliche completion videos, thus potatoes. Yeah. Alright, first plus point of Nexus is that he provides good quality potatoes, and by good quality, I mean 1080p videos with no lag or stuttering, which is really good for an audience, whereas as for Fire, he provides sometimes at 1080p, mostly at 720, and nowadays in this manner, which ruins the enjoyment of eating a potato. Second, Nexus presents his potato in a really good looking and cool looking wrapper than Fire, where he tried as well, but as you can see, it's just not enough. This becomes a very important deciding factor for people who don't know both of them, or even if they do, people would prefer to go for things that are interesting and attractive looking, and the proof that it works is a little experiment where please choose which one you will go for in both of them, and don't go for both please. Third, Nexus provides variety of potatoes and some type of potatoes pretty quickly, that is easy/medium demons, which look awesome, pretty unknown for its goody and beauty, as quickly as possible, whereas Fire is not up to the mark on that. Fourth, taking a bite of Nexus's potato makes a sweet sound, that is his infamous crunchy intro, which is one of his best and unique charms of his channel, which you already know, and is attractive and very appealing as you already know. As far as Fire goes, he gets completely defeated because he has never even made one. Fifth, Nexus provides his potatoes almost every single day as compared to Fire, who has been lacking a lot in this section. This is the most important thing that keeps Nexus's channel alive, as he keeps his audience occupied almost every single day, or if not every day, then maybe with a gap or two, or sometimes compensating it with 2 videos a day. Proof in case you are lazy to check his consistency yourself, I've done just a thing up right here called math. Yes, where if you do a sum total of all the views of top 5 of Nexus and Fire's and divide them by their total views, where you get to see that Nexus's top 5 videos contribute around 26%, roughly around 30% into the total views, whereas Fire's top 5 views provide about 82% or consist of 82% of the total views, which is a lot, quite damn lot, and this kinda lets you know that Nexus has made a lot of completion videos in order to reduce his top 5 views from the total views as compared to Fire. And if you have a look at their figures of contribution of top 5 views into the total views, you will see that their figures are pretty similar, yet one contributes about only 30% and another about 82%, which also gives you a good clue as to, yes, Nexus might have done a lot of completion in between to pull this off. And the fact that Nexus has only done 16 top 5s and Fire has done 33 of them. Sixth, Nexus is slowly providing bigger and bigger potatoes, that is beating harder and harder demons. In the mix of providing all kinds of demons, Nexus is now also providing extreme demons and progressively has improved himself to go for more and more potatoes, because who doesn't love some big damn potatoes? Oh boy. And as far as Fire, he has not beaten any bigger potatoes. And the last thing, which I'm not gonna compare because it's both a pro as well as a con, and that is no clicks in video. Pro because I think some people enjoy watching videos without that click sounds. And since Nexus has been making such videos ever since the beginning, and for proof he has streamed a couple of times, although not recently, and trusted on that basis, people don't suspect him and enjoy his click-free videos, as he is one of the very few people who does that. And con because it becomes easier to hide evidence in case of you are hacking or using a TAS bot like Noctifly. And lastly, an actual con for Nexus, which is little bit the same case for Fire as well, so I am therefore gonna more focused on Nexus only. And that con is that Nexus doesn't provide his potatoes in interesting and funny way. What do I mean by that? Is that he doesn't do one of those dank and funny editing which he does in his top 5 videos, which he has little bit done here and there, but for the most part of it, it's just like everybody does, straight to the point. Here is the level, here is your potato, and goodbye, nothing more. So in my opinion, this is a little con up right here, where if Nexus, what he does in his top 5 videos with this tank editing up right here, does the same thing in the original video itself, it can be a little bit more interesting. So yes, that's a con in my opinion up right here. And thus these are all the plus points and cons of Nexus in comparison with Fire. Now all the points that I mentioned, including cons as well, if you correct upon it, are the points which, in my opinion, if you get them all, if you are good at it, then you are most likely ahead in the competition / being famous. Yes, because as I said before, there is only so much thing that you can do to stand out from others in such a market, and in my opinion, I feel like these are the points that you need to have. You may argue with me with the fact that hey, Nexus is famous because of the top 5s. Well, that's why I specifically took Fire, and you clearly can see the difference right there. A perfect example of someone who is famous, does the same thing as Nexus, and covers all the plus points of Nexus, named Dorami. Yep, Dorami, who is a GD legend, and if you compare him with the Nexus, you will see that all the plus points of Nexus are covered by Dorami as well, and the fact that they are done in much better way considering he is a GD legendary demon slayer. Yes, you can see the results much brighter up right here. And thus we are now at the end. Now to finally sum up my thoughts on Nexus is a guy who, though started off pretty cliche, though started off with that booster start thanks to top 5 videos, that one spun all video and comparison videos, I will say he kinda redeemed himself. Over the course of time, he kept on doing what he loved the most, that is slaying some demons. And as you saw, over the course of time, I don't know, was it self-reflection or tsunami? He definitely tried to improve upon his top 5 as well, as you very well saw it, and upon his very other aspects as well, that is getting better at making thumbnails and some good quality edits, which he did in his top 5 though, and somewhere along the way in the stream or maybe in some of his videos, he definitely got better, even at skills as well. As you can very well see at the very present of it, he's going for some really good damn extreme demons up right here, and has truly become a really good player, and has come so far as a true good legend who is not a GD legend though, but slowly moving towards it. As far as YouTube career goes, these are the points and things which in my opinion makes him the legend. And thus we are, since he's a legend, it's time for step 3, where we rate the legendariness of the personality. Oh boy, rating the legendariness of Nexus now. After looking on Nexus' story, analysis, yada, I've come to the conclusion to give Nexus a 5. 5? Yes, potato for the amazing potato, along with amazing efforts in intro. I wish it was all intro, because if it was all in intro, I would have given him 7 potatoes instead of 5. Potato. Yeah, we are done. So hopefully you had a good time today, and I know this video was pretty damn long, but from next time it's gonna be not this very long. So yes, if you managed to stay till this very point, wow, what is wrong with me? I am really thankful to you. And with that, if you love this series, if you loved it, you can show some support by clicking that like button, by sharing this video as much as possible, by subscribing as much as possible. Oh, you can do that only once. Yeah, so subscribe with bell notification on for more awesome content and skits like this, which will take me quite some time, but yeah, more skits like this, and comment down below whatever you want. Who you want me to go for first, who do you in specific want me to go for first, and anything you want to comment down below. And with that, I will now see you guys next time. Goodbye and shabake.